everyone, and welcome back to the 15-part tutorial of how to model a basketball court arena, where we will continue this, backstop hoop. Now, last part we finished with this ring. Now we need to create this base that holds it into our backboard, and this is basically a very nice feature that I think that the overall, if you made some research about basketballs at the last couple of the last century. There was a problem back then where basically whenever a player made a dunk jump, most of the time, if you will hang a little bit too much on the ring, what happened is that the glass on the backboard basically was braked by the ring. So basically, the base of the ring has pulled in a little bit to the left. I mean, if the player come from here, and it pulled down, and that caused the base of our ring to basically, just break the glass at the same time. So what they've done, they basically attached this the rim into the base of our hoop here. I mean this harm here. Okay, so they just created some holes on the glass, and there was some kind of a shock resistance also mechanism. So both on top of our flexible ring, and here there was both some kind of a shock resistance mechanism that prevented, basically because they were attached like with screws through the window, it couldn't make the base of our ring to bend and break the glass. Now we're gonna create now the base of this, okay, just only the base of the ring, and then we will have to see how we gonna firm this into this place later on. So yeah, it was a little bit hard for me to explain all this, though. I'm sure you can find a lot of information about this. Now, I'm gonna bring this aside for a second. I want to open the PDF of the 2014 catalog of Spalding just to show you how it looks. Now, I ain't gonna, worried about the interior of this system. I just only care about the exterior of this. So what I do want you to look is, I'm gonna zoom in here for a second, and basically what I was trying to achieve earlier when I was creating the last part, I mean, you see here, this is how it attached, how the net is attached to this ring. So there is this thing here, if you can see it, this is where basically you slide this wire that goes through in this tunnel a little bit to the left or right, and that gives you the ability to insert those, the net loops here. So this is just so you will understand what we've done earlier. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to create something that looks just a little bit like this, but though I do want to show you the real thing, that basically this is the one, okay? So we're going to create something like this from our ring. So in order to do this, we're going to extrude this, you see this part here, that is a little bit more thicker, and from it together we will extrude the entire box here, okay, this all flexible thing here. Okay, so with the ring as it is right now, I will bring Maya into here, press F to zoom on it, and I need to decide what I want to do here. I mean, I'm gonna bring it to like that, and you need to be aware that this part of the hook, the rim is, I mean here, we need to grab this one here and or this one, okay, at the same time. Basically start and grab all of them here. I will simply try to match this. I think this is the one to start off, maybe. So if this is the one, the other one is here. So double click on this one and making sure that this is really it. I mean, right now I'm like that with the camera, and if you remember, I wanted something here to be... No, I know what I will do. Uh, Actually, I will keep it that way. That's good, that's good. Everything is good. I just been a little bit worried about something. Let's have a look on the top from it, okay? I'm gonna take a look from the top on this ring, if I will be able to see it. No, I won't be able to see it, so I will change here. Go over render, legacy viewport, bring in my view cube so I can see the view cube. Save this. Oops. Plug it. No. What am I doing? Preferences. View cube. Save. And I want to take a look on this from the top. So this one should meet these here. Okay, this one and these are like the same position, right? So we have this here, this edge here as the center. Okay, so this one section, this is 2. This is the mirrored one. Again, it's simply just like that. Okay, so these two. Just try to find out where is the center of this. If you still get into trouble, try rely on this one and that one here, and simply go down the road that way. So I passed this one, and this is the equivalent one, and this one, these two are this one. So I'm not interested about those faces that I just created. I'm only interested about these and the one that is on top of this one. Okay, these faces here. Okay, so I'm selecting them that way. Sorry it's taking me time to do things and think over, though I do need to think a little bit before I'm doing things here, because sometimes things just messed up. So I'm gonna extrude it, and I will switch to move tool, and I will bring it down that way. Now I'm trying to avoid, like you see, it's not passing through this the other ring, so that's good. Now I'm gonna bring this a little bit down and right click, choose vertices. Now we have this sharp area here. I don't want this to be sharp that way. Maybe it's good for you, but I don't want this. I'm gonna grab those vertices from the sharp area, hold down the V key and snap it so it will be like that, flat. Okay. Now I will press F8 and I'm gonna add edge loop here to maintain at least this area, just for now, okay? And I want to press 3 to see how it looks, okay? So this is the side view, and this is how it will look like. Now, if you take a look on our PDF file, it should be here in this area a little bit more curved. So I'm gonna try and match this, and it's not like how to say this. You see here it's a little bit narrow, and as it goes to the center, it's becoming more thick. So here at this point, it should be a little bit more thicker, and you can see it, right? Here it's very thin, and then it goes and become more thick. So we need to do this, make sure that this is really how it should go. So right click, choose vertices. I'm gonna grab those vertices. I will switch to selection tool because I'm still on the other tool, which is the edge loop, and I will try to match this together. I mean, I'll grab these vertices of this area and those vertices and bring them all at once to the same position. Yeah, maybe like so, it's good. And I'll grab those. Okay. Now there should be a person right now that's going to shout. Basically what it does is trying to sell eggs to people, and I can only recognize his voice. I can already recognize his voice because he's like every 2 days he come over here and doing his thing to sell eggs. Let's not be concerned about him. He's just doing business. Yeah, here I need to grab not those, but yeah, those. I'm trying to make it look good, not, you know, like it will be a little bit hard to do so, I guess. Let's try and make this that way. Maybe with these first, I'm gonna bring them a little bit more up. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's good. Now we can settle with this. I mean, it's not have to be a really, you know, not that much work on this. It's a very simple thing. Press F8. Let's press 3 and take a look on this. So that's good. Now, for this area, what I will recommend you, if you really want to, you know, even do it further detailed, you can simply grab another 2 edge loops like here, okay, that area, and grab these faces here. Now don't do this to the entire shape, okay, please. What we do need to bear in mind that we have a center. This is our, okay, that looks bad that way, but anyway, this is the center. So if this is the center until here, you see this line. So for here, this is this line, I guess. Well, I hope. Yeah, this line and that line. So we don't want to touch those. We only want to grab the faces here until, see, if we said this is the center. Yeah, exactly where I am at right now. So I'm going to grab these, this little one, and let's see how many sections I got there. 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, of course, this last one. I'm being funny. Now with that, I'm gonna extrude this, and here you wanna squish this a little bit that way, and extrude it once more, and push this inside a little bit that way. See? So we are not touching this area, okay? Only those here. So now if I will press 3, we will have this curved area here. Basically, I'm not satisfied with that. I think that here it's just getting a little bit different, so I will undo that. Oh, I need to grab this thing here. That's the problem. Okay. Undo that, undo that, undo the extrusion all the way, and let's not forget about this little guy here. Okay, so extrude once again. You know what, I'm gonna push this straight away inside, inwards. Maybe I won't push this with that. I will switch to scale tool and grab the middle one and do something like so. That way it will go better, I'm almost sure. I'll click extrude once more, and again switch to scale tool and push it just a little bit more. So now if I press 3, hopefully this area looks better that way. Okay, that done. What I want to do here is in this place where you see it's becoming a little bit weird on us, I'm gonna add 2 edge loops here and at this side, here, and very close to the other one. This is the center, and one here, to make this look a little bit better. Okay, see? Press F8. Now, we also in very close-up mode. I mean, we really zoomed into this. So if it looks a little bit weird on you, that's okay. We very zoomed in, okay? And now it's for the fun part. We're gonna grab this one here, this one here. Basically, this is the center. So this one, and basically everything the entire shape here that those faces, those little ones, these. Gonna extrude this out to create the base of this. So I'm gonna pull this and switch. First extrude, switch to scale to move tool, and pull this that way. Now where you are there, switch to scale tool and squish this that way, so it will become flat. Now that's good. Okay. With that done, we're gonna right click, choose face. We're gonna grab those faces here. Okay, don't worry about the geometry. I know that we have it's not matched. I mean, we have extra edges here, but this is only because of what we've created here. So we need to keep them there. Now I'm gonna extrude this. Tap on one of those cubes, grab the middle cube, and squeeze it just a little bit that way to create some curved area. Now, if the frame is not going well, like this, you see here we don't have any frame here. It's just a little bit weird. And here we do have a frame, so I will undo that. Switch to scale tool and do it with the scale tool. Okay. Now, when you do this with the scale tool, you want to make something a little bit more like this, and you want to extrude it once more. Okay, you want to extrude it down that way. Okay. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode. We're gonna add 2 edge loops that will maintain this area sharp. So shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna insert 1 edge loop here, 1 edge loop here, 1 edge loop here, and 1 edge loop here. Okay. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode. Now I don't want to add edge loop here yet because I want to make sure that I'm doing things correctly. So I need to bring those that way, right? But it should be a little bit more downwards, that way. I'm gonna take a look on our PDF file. Where is it? Well, we need to open it. And you can see that this area should be more bigger than the higher part. So if we take a look on what we have here, right now it's almost the same. So either we will choose to squeeze back some of those vertices, I mean all of them at once, all these vertices, see the bottom ones in this area and that area, and also those. So we can play with it a little bit, but we will need to make sure that everything is going correctly here. So if those been lifted up, we will need to bring those a little bit upper, those vertices. Okay, and as well those over there. Okay, I've done some mistake here. You see this? This is not good. Unselecting those and fixing it that way. And now let's grab those. See, I'm picking those and those there at the same time. This is all I do. And yeah, this is quite good. I'm gonna select these, shift select those back there, and lift them up. So that way it's better, I think. Okay. I'm not sure why those have been lifted that up, or they are not. No, they are not, but for some reason this area looks much better. Oh, I don't know why. Let's take a look from the other side, that way. Yeah, it's hiding there, so we can't really see it. But I think that the overall is good, okay? And now it looks a little bit bigger than the entire thing here. So I will press 3 just to take a look on this, and that's good. Now I will add edge loop here, that way, and press 3 to take a look at this. I'm gonna add another edge loop, and this edge loop will be here. Now you can see it's go through our ring. I'm trying to avoid this, but I don't have I don't know why Maya is there. I mean, I do know, but it's not okay. Now, you see what it created? It's created this wrong curve here. I mean, if it's not problematic for you, keep it. If it is, and you don't like this, we will try something else. We will try to add here an edge loop, okay, and there an edge loop, and press 3. So it will maintain this area sharp. Press F8. Now I'm gonna add one more edge loop, maybe. Maybe I will add one edge loop here, but not like here, but somewhere here. And that will maintain this area sharp. You know what? Let's do it here. See what it gives us. No, I will undo that and press 3. So maybe that way it will be fine. Right click vertices, and maybe those lower vertices I bring into that. Okay, so that's nice. Let's have a look, another look on the PDF file. Now you see there is a curved area here inside, I mean beveled in, which we will need to create in order to create this area where the spalling thing is going on. Now this is not a really must thing to do, but if you do want to do this, you're welcome to do so. Now the only problem here is those two extra lines we have here, right? Because if I want to grab this one and that one, I will have to grab this one as well. So I will do this that way. I will just pick them. Oh, this is really wrong. I got two different... See, this line and that line is not the same. So I'm gonna grab this line and maybe shift right click, slide edge, and I'm gonna try to match this to this one, okay? Middle mouse button to slide it. And cool. Now I'll grab these, these, click extrude. We have a problem here. Trying to understand. This is because of these. So, oh, that's worse. That's just because you see what's going on here. It's acting weird because of this section here. And I'm gonna keep it as it was. I don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna extrude it there and take a look. Click on this cube here. Create my frame here. Okay, I think that should deserve a little bit more work. And if it will, I didn't expect to deal with it this time. I mean, I try to match this that way. Click those faces again. Extrude. Let's extrude them inside. And press F8. Let's press 3 just to see this. So this area is a little bit look more maintained. So I'm gonna add two edge loops, one here and one here, to maintain this area. So now it looks that way. Now, if this is okay, I'm gonna grab all those vertices at the same time without those at the back, because I don't need them. And I'm just gonna scale this to the same size that I need. That way. Okay. Press 3. Okay, let's say it should be a little bit more smaller and a little bit more down. But if I'm taking it down very carefully, not to pull this like that, okay? And I'm gonna add edge loops here. Shift right click, insert edge loop. One edge loop here, one edge loop to maintain this, and inside this here, there. Hopefully we've done. Okay, let's press 3, and this is how it will look. We have some stretches here. I mean, there is a problem here in some way, but I think that for the overall, it looks quite okay that way. Okay. So yeah, I will wrap this part of the tutorial right now, and I hope this is was good practice for you. And see you again at the next part. Bye and have a nice day. By the way, don't forget to save the file. Save scene as. Let's call this backstop 7 and save as. Okay, bye.